Kessi Agyabeng is another liar. And why yet another settings or system nim. Yeah, sorry, yeah, OSP say there's a man or yeah freeman sarbah or yeah juma or SML. Now information at OSP is spreading across on one radio stations and TV stations, and they say this man has been arrested. You see, sign your man na OSP ya na nipe bi edi no ho yaw. Anything I make a say the OSP Kessi Agyabeng office na free no e fear enti no ntumi free office wo. He is scared because he has offended a lot of people. Yeah. The Office of the Special Prosecutor arrests the acting head of legal at the Ghana Revenue Authority, Freeman Sarbah, over suspected corruption and obstruction of justice. Almost papa wo yejuma wo Ghana Revenue Authority. Na ni nyina fa SML investigations a eyedien attorney OSP say wa ye anya ne nkofo nyina. Now this is not new. And they are sorry ya Kessi Agyabeng say akwachi man we ono ena sebio oye ejuma head of legal. You can say acting head of legal department ewo Ghana Revenue Authority eba Ghana Revenue Authority omo mrasem nipa oda no ono ena Kessi Agyabeng say ende wakwachi no. Now when they see and myself I've spoken to some people who were involved in this matter. And I keep saying the OSP Samedakon and Akurugu, that Akurugu is one despicable man. Now our customs report. Akurugu no and Labianca, may her soul rest in peace. Labianca some ne no. Akurugu na trust our report now. Clear Labianca. Akurugu. Or one very slimy man. Or you OSP officer. Or no any Samedakon, any Kessi Agyabeng. These three people, they are the ones who make things up. And what they do is they have a way of making sure somebody is seen as a criminal or a suspected criminal in the eyes of Ghanaians. They have used that office to destroy a lot of careers. And these are things we cannot just sit and watch. Now, this is not new. OSP Akache say, we need a lot of document on the SML scandal deal, no, and that he has even finished the investigations. And until last week, the presidency ordered that contract, SML and Ghana contract, or GRA, it should be cancelled because the OSP came out to tell us, say, he has conducted all his investigations, he has all his documents, he is going ahead to file charges in the court. And the Kawana say, and cancel the GRA SML contract. Now, the OSP, because of settings, because of he wants to create an impression he's working. Makachemo, this man has spent $50.5 million. Do not forget, Kessi Agyabeng, Samedakon, and Akurugu. Si yabo salary chrewa, you'll be shocked. Yabo Kessi Agyabeng salary chrewa, yabo Akurugu salary chrewa, ne yabo Samedakon salary chrewa. And it's MPs 10. I'm telling you. And it's so interesting. Now they feel say there's too much pressure on the OSP. There's too much pressure on them to show working. They have taken a lot of money as budget. They did not do any job for the past whatever years we can talk about. Now they want to create an impression that they are going after people. They want to divert attention. So the OSP has devised a plan with Akurugu and Samedakon to create the impression, say, there are some people who are criminals he's going after. It's a lie. Now, do you know what happened today? This man, they invited this man called Freeman Sarbah to the OSP office. They invited him that please come to the OSP office. We have some questions to ask you. And this man, he went there, and the questions they asked him was about the SML contract and the documentation. And I said, the contract and documentation, I drafted a lot of it. I handed it over to management. Management discussed it, and at the end of the day, they discussed and signed it. So my job as a legal head was to look through and present to management, because as a legal head, he is not the final decision maker when it comes to GRA decision making. In the time of drafting idea, sanka problem crowd at least anka the head, people who are ahead of him, they are supposed to prompt and say, this part we don't need it. This part, that is why there's proofreading. People have to go through it before that document is signed. So when this man went to the OSP's office, he made them understand to say, yes, I wrote the drafts. I put a draft together. It was discussed and later it was signed. Now, the man, at the end of the day, the invitation you extended to him, this man basically honored the invitation. He came to the office. Now, when he was done, this man was cautioned and granted bail. Tio. Akrugu and a friend, Akrugu friend, no, or friend say Omra Ayadeng, the asset recovery department. And what say Omo recover assets and whatever. So this man actually made himself available. He went there. And I'm not holding brief for this guy because time and almost sign up. But I'm telling you the strategy, OSP, his approach to issues, the deliberate attempt to make Ghanaians think he's working. I don't care if this man is guilty of something. I don't care. They need to investigate him. I don't even know this man. I've never heard his name before. But from my checks today, time I said because when I saw it, I was surprised. I was shocked to say, OSP someone back last week, suddenly Adiachi, Makochi we were GRA. No, because you told us you have basically done all that you have to do and you have wrapped up. But suddenly the OSP said, Makochi Papa way. So I placed some calls inside. And they see and they say, they invited this man. And OSP made Akrugu invite this man to the asset recovery department. That place where he manages and Samed Akon are. And this man honored the invitation. They asked him a lot of questions. The man explained, yes, he's the legal head. He drafted this. Management signed. Oh yeah, when you know now, what happened is you people cautioned this man and then you granted him bail, which he signed. Now, interesting, he was granted a self-recognizance bail. He signed for his own bail because he doesn't look like a high-voltage individual who was going to run. So he signed to bail himself. And you, Akrugu, you, OSP, you, Samedakon, you were all there and this man signed and left for his home. Papa will free one OSP at this story in my Joy News. He has been arrested by the OSP. Papa will free one OSP. Samedakon, his job is to go out there and spread this kind of news to destroy people. And what they did was, after the man had gone through all this, because if somebody has been arrested, then occur through all this, you grant him bail. Why do you later then turn around? Because you did not go there to even bring the man to your office. The man basically honored your invitation. Akrugu called him. He went there. You asked him the questions. He answered everything. You said, okay, you are satisfied. You granted him bail. He bailed himself. Now the man gets home and then people start to call him. Why? They said the OSP has put it out that you have been arrested. The OSP is an actor. He's a liar. The OSP of Ghana, you cannot trust Kessi Agyabeng, Makache Ghana for. If you want to win the fight against corruption, Kessi Agyabeng is not somebody who can help you and I or this country to fight corruption in Ghana. No. As far as Kessi Agyabeng is still occupying that position and calling himself the OSP, he will taint every single case. Right now, his strategy is, so who said, Attorney General, CID, Yoko baby, he'll go and touch it. Nobody can go there. Inti Makache Ghana for say, the settings from Kessi Agyabeng, the settings from Akurugu, the reason why those three people, they are bent on doing everything to protect the office they are scared. They have done people a lot of harm, especially Kessi Agyabeng. Kessi Agyabeng fear and said the day they will say he is no more the OSP. One Kessi Agyabeng, he might not be able to live in Ghana. I'm telling you. Kessi Agyabeng is basically like or your hoof because of the things he's done. What's the last time I showed you a video. Kessi Agyabeng, the office he occupies, he has taken that office like and say he's not like a king, and he uses the OSP's office to intimidate people. And the fear in his eye, say, if I leave this office, I have dealt with a lot of people, and I know deep down I didn't deal with them the right way. There are some of them he used his office to bully them. There are some of them he used his office to have conversations with them he was not supposed to have. There are a lot of them that he basically is affiliated to. They have things on him. So his problem is when I leave this office, when I step out of this office, all these people who are quiet because of my position now will start coming out. How is he going to survive that? That is why Kessi Agyabeng does not want to leave the OSP's office. Yeah. Kessi Agyabeng will wish say anka aban we ebe free power. Nanka MPP bape nanka onwanka step out. But right now, no, he knows say there are a lot of people who are ready to take him on legally. There are a lot of people who have a lot of information on him. He dealt with some people in the past that he never thought power was going to change. Until when he was dealing with those people, he was too comfortable. Now, he had some conversations that he was so comfortable because he never believed power was going to change. Until right now, power society, those people, some of them, he has stepped on their toes. There are a lot of them who are licking his butt not because they love him or they like him. It is because they know that the day he will step out of office, they will take their revenge. And Kessi Agyabeng knows that. And this man is a clear example of the people like Kessi Agyabeng, the OSP's office. And the disgrace. That is what we are dealing with in Ghana today. Media means say onyaya ko America for extradite me famibra. We mean me brutal. Onyaya Obecho statement we talk about to say anytime Kevin Taylor is in Ghana, I am going to make sure everybody should make sure he is reported to the police because he has spoken against the OSP's office and that Kevin Taylor needs to be arrested. Hey, Kessi Agyabeng, you have to do your job. You have to make sure the right thing is done. If you cannot take that office, step out. And it's so simple. If the pressure is too much, step out and let somebody take over. Why are you scared to step away? Akraka boy. Why are you scared to move from that office? Why are you scared? You are scared because of your past. You are scared because of the people you dealt with. You are scared. A lot of people raised issues about you. You could not prosecute Paul Ademotre. You can't jail Paul Ademotre. You want to jail who? Ken Ofori-Atta. You cannot jail Charles Bissiu. You want to jail who? Amisha Dai. You cannot jail Sisi Arapa. You want to jail Kano Damwa. What are you talking about? These are people who have made money. They are keeping raw money at home. They can fight you in court for 20 years. The tiny criminals, you could not prosecute them. Obidisa Paul Ademotre went to Manchina 10 years. Now when I'm Ghana say you are the OSP. Paul Ademotre is working, you could not jail Paul Ademotre convoy. This fool Paul Ademotre, a flimsy, dirty thief like Paul Ademotre, you could not put Paul Ademotre in jail for 10 years. Then you want to jail Amisha Dai. Now, I am bibi ya mwong. I am Amisha Dai muso mu yankwara. Unim blog egutomu. Unim what they control. Do you know what they control? Do you think it's the OSP? There are things you are doing that Amisha Dai is through. And I said Damwa, any mama cano. Those people, they are not scared of you. They have money. They have territories. They control. You need to go in force. And you alone cannot take those people down. You need a collaboration from the Attorney General's office, from Yoko. If you want to take these big fishes down, you need to go in. And not these comedies you are doing. These comedies. Ochina, I've gone to court. I've amended my case. You are filing vague cases. These people are guilty. You can take them down, not by you alone. And you see, the kind of job you are doing, you cannot take these people down. Amisha Dai, you can't take him down. You can't take Damwa down. You can't take those 5 people. You can't take them down. You know it. You are fooling Ghanaians. Leave that office and let somebody who is ready to work and somebody who is ready to run away from corruption to work in that office. Sometimes I say, oh, special prosecutor bet you be. Now special prosecutor, they have something on special prosecutor. Directly and indirectly. All of them. They have something on special prosecutor, directly and indirectly. Special prosecutor was soiling on him. He needs to let it go. But he's scared. Right now, it's better he stays in and die than to go out there for you people to come and swallow him. So he will stay in there. He knows he's not working. He knows he can't get to any result. The Ofori-Atta matter, he's not going to pursue it. Because when he pursues it, it makes it even difficult for him to be the OSP. And right now, he's just there. He's hanging in there. As long as you can't jam, or the necessary rough from the catch them, Airtel Tigo, they're hanging in there. Or whom some way Jimmy.